Guys? It's your boy EWE, aka Corrupt Alpha, back out here with another video. And today, I'm going to be doing, a little voiceover. Not really, I'm playing the game, but how John Cena and Cody Rhodes should have been booked, and really just John Cena's booking overall, even after that. So, I think you have Elimination Chamber happen. The ending part does not happen. It does. Okay, you have John Cena. Okay, I picked this gear in particular. I'm gonna get to that point in a minute, but um, you have John Cena win Elimination Chamber. You know what I'm saying? He does all the heel tactics. He does all the heel tactics, and I mean that by saying the stuff that we seen where Seth Rollins curve stops Punk, and then Punk just instantly gets put in the STF. You know what I'm saying? The STFU, whatever you want to call it. He puts him in that. Boom, match. 1, 2, or not even 1, 2, 3, but he passes out. Okay, so that's a match, right? So after that, you have John Cena at the press conference. Not really John Cena at the press conference. After that, The Rock, Cody comes down the ring, congratulates Cena and Cody just dabbing him up, right? So boom, Rock comes out with Travis Scott for what reason? Matter of fact, you can take Travis Scott if you want to. Shit, I would. So you have The Rock come out. Rock comes out. Everything's good. Everything's chill. Everything's good, right? Rock comes out. He asks for Cody's soul. Cody says, fuck you, Rock. That type shit, right? So boom, Cena and Cody are celebrating. And Cody looks at Cena. And Cena is just kind of looking at Cody, they're smiling, they're laughing. And Cena, either flips you can have Cena flip The Rock off, do a little thing. I forgot the thing that Jeff Hardy did to John Moxley that one time, where it basically means the same thing. It means if you throw one hand up, but I forgot what it's called, but basically it's damn near like flipping them off. You know what I'm saying? You do that, John Cena, so it solidifies Rock is the heel, Cena's the face, that type stuff. After that, Cody leaves the ring. He's outside. He's looking in the ring. He's looking at Cena. And Cena's walking out of the ring as well. And he's just staring at Travis Scott and The Rock with some animosity, like he's mad, right? He's mad that, they're out here. They're mad. He's mad because they're trying to take his spot away, right? So Cena in the press conference says for his WrestleMania match against Cody Rhodes, he will be switching up the attire a little bit. So that's where he comes out with this all black, the black skinny jeans, not even skinny jeans, just black jeans, black and white, you know what I'm saying? He's switching up the attire. He's like, I want it to be different for WrestleMania, but I want it to be basic. You know what I'm saying? John Cena's a basic guy, so nobody's gonna think much of it. So, boom. Whole time we have, love to see it. Whole time we have Cena and the Cody Rhodes build up for Mania, and it's not really that much of a build up. I mean, the first thing is Cena's coming out there and he's saying, hey, I want to make this the best WrestleMania match ever, but I want to win. And he's like, I'm sorry, Cody, I love you, but first and foremost, I want to win. That's the one thing I want to do. Okay, is win the match. So Cody, they're respectful, but they're still saying, hey, I'm going to win this. I'm going to win this. Back and forth like that, right? Which is cool. As I'm getting my ass kicked right now, so it's not going to be no back and forth here. I'm just getting my ass slammed on the ground, no cap. Which all that happens, and basically, you have the Rock. Okay, some Raw, SmackDown that Cody's at, because Cody just likes to switch brands for freaking every week. You have The Rock come out. Okay, The Rock trying to get Cody to sell his soul still. He's just like, even though you said F me, you know what I'm saying, it's still about your dad. It's still about your dad. I have to be here. I have to do this for your dad. That type thing, acting like he's a good guy. So then I think you see Cody in these promos against Cena. Like, you could have promo with Rock on Monday night and then a promo with Cena on Friday night. I thought if I blocked that, I wouldn't get hit. Okay. So you have a promo with Rock Monday night, promo with Cena Friday night. So you see Cody started to do these heel tactics on Cena. Like, he's saying this heel stuff against Cena, right? And we're seeing maybe The Rock's influence of maybe you should sell your soul is, how am I missing that? Okay. Maybe maybe The Rock's tactic saying, hey, you should sell your soul, I'll give you whatever you want, is coming into play because he's realizing Cena is pumped up. This is a different Cena than we ever seen before because he's desperate to win this number 17 title, that he's training harder than ever, and he's doing anything that he could. He's still doing hustle, loyalty, and respect, but at the same time, he wants to win. That's first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? It's still the same old John Cena. So everything is cool. Rock is, like I said, trying to make Cody out to be the bad guy and get him to sell his soul and do this and do that. Cody's saying no, but as the weeks go on till Mania, Cody slowly and slowly starts doing these heel things, looking at Cena, stuff like that, saying, he's finna lay Cena out because they're having a promo battle or something like that, or he starts a promo battle, Cena cooks him or some shit, and then Cody gets mad, like he's finna punch him, and you have like security guard or uh, Adam Pearce or Nick Aldis come in the ring to try to stop the fight from happening. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to wait till Mania. It's a big match. It's too big of a match to just have on Raw or SmackDown. You have to wait till Mania for this to happen, right? That type thing. So, boom. You build that up like that. And the whole time, you have Cena throwing shots at The Rock. You know what I'm saying? He starts throwing shots at The Rock, saying stuff like, at the end of the day, you're going to sell your soul to The Rock and be The Rock's bitch. Say some shit like that. And basically, what we saw Cody try to say to John, John's going to say to Cody, because Cody is now slowly turning into a heel. You know what I'm saying? And we're seeing that before our eyes. WrestleMania match happens, right? Everything's going the same, right? It's the same match, except John Cena's not doing the heel tactics, which that was cool. But we do see stuff like the desperation from Cena for sure. Like, we might not see the heel tactics, but we do see the desperation, if anything, because we see him go to great lengths, like trying to hit Cody in the corner while the referee's doing the count, something that we usually wouldn't see John Cena do. We would see him back off of Cody, back off of the ref, stuff like that. And you're thinking, is John Cena turning heel, or is he just desperate to win this match? And you're watching the match, everything's going well, and John Cena's about to win, okay? John Cena's about to win. He hits an attitude adjustment from off the top rope. Both him and Cody are out, okay? Him and Cody are both out. And you have... both him and Cody are out. Him and Cody are out on the floor. And Cena is... hold up. Oh, shit. Going this. Oh, there it is. All right, bet. So, finally, okay, Cena's about to win. Attitude adjustment from off the top rope. Okay? Super attitude adjustment, whatever you want to call it. You hear The Rock's music. Or first you hear Travis Scott's music. Okay? You hear Travis Scott's music. Travis Scott walks out a little bit. He's probably like midway down the apron, and that's when you hear, like, the Rock's theme song. I forgot like what his theme song sounds like now, but basically The Rock is damn near the same thing. So I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but okay, you hear The Rock's theme song. You're telling me I did not get that. Okay, that's cool. Like I said, you hear The Rock's theme song too. Travis Scott is still walking down to the ring, and now you hear The Rock's theme song. The Rock's coming down to the ring. Cena then looks at Cody, because now they're like both kind of up now, because Cena's looking at the ramp. Cody Rhodes is just kind of get his bearings back because he just got attitude adjustment off the middle rope. Boom. Right after that happens, Cena's like, oh, for real, this is what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're doing. And Cody's like basically saying, like, I ain't know about this. You know what I'm saying? You can't hear the conversation, but you can kind of see the type of tone that it is. John Cena's disappointed in Cody, and Cody's like, this ain't me. This ain't what I wanted to happen. So boom, Rock comes all the way down to the ring, and we get the infamous ref bump. Okay, we get a ref bump. Hold on, let me make sure. All right, thank God. So we get a ref bump, right? I don't know what happens. I think we have something like Cody Rhodes runs at John Cena, and Cody Rhodes runs at John Cena, and he misses Cena, and he hits the ref. He hits the ref, right? So he hits the ref, and everybody's thinking, okay, Well, Cena is boom. So we think Cena is like Cena's gonna get beat on by Cody, right? The ref bump happens, and we see The Rock slide in the belt into the ring, right? He slides it into Cody. Cena's looking at Cody, okay? Cena's looking at Cody and telling him, hey, stop, like, don't, this ain't you, this isn't you. That type thing. And, like, please don't side with him, right? As the referee's knocked out. And Cody's thinking about it. He's real deal thinking about it because Cena's pushing him to the edge, and he's afraid he's going to lose. So what is he going to do? He's going to turn heel. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, I bet Cody's going to turn heel. Cody's going to turn heel. That's the big payoff. So he runs at Cena with the title belt, and right before he gets to Cena, he stops. Okay, just like how it was at this year's Mania, kind of. He didn't run at him, but I think running at him would be like, okay, Cody's actually finna hit him with the belt. Cody's the one that's gonna turn heel, not Cena. We're gonna see a Cody heel turn, not Cena heel turn, right? So boom, he runs at Cena with the belt. Boom, he stops right before he gets to Cena and says, I can't do it. Then, Then, right after that, you have, like I said, the belt's in the ring. He's got it in his hands. He runs right at Cena. Cena's dropping down to his knees saying, please, no, this and that. And then out of nowhere, Cody Rhodes turns back around to look at The Rock. And he looks at The Rock, and it's a low blow from Cena. I'm fucked. I was trying to win this match for real, but... Oh, there we go. Tight shit. That's tight shit. So, boom. We got... That might be it. We got The Rock slide in the belt, right? And Cody's gonna hit him. Boom. Low blow. He not John Cena. Cody Rhodes, had that slight bit of like, oh, I can't do this. This is me. And then gets low blowed for it. So he gets low blowed for it, and The Rock looks at him, and he does the throat slit, the throat gash, right? So we finally see him do the little throat slash, and then boom, Cena picks up the belt. He waits for Cody Rhodes to get up. He hits him with the belt one more time. As he's doing that, holy shit! As he's doing that, The Rock's waking the referee up. He's telling the referee, wake up, right? So the ref's finna wake up. Cena puts him on his shoulders again. Hits him with one more AA. And that's match. We just seen the John Cena heel turn at Mania. We thought it's a roller coaster, right? We're thinking, okay, Cody's gonna turn heel. Cody's been teasing that he's gonna turn heel the whole time. Cena's been, still pushing the hustle, loyalty, respect. We're just gonna see a more, undisciplined side of Cena, where he's just desperate now to win the title. He's not, he's all about hustle, loyalty, respect, but he's going to win by any means necessary. And this is the any means necessary. It's siding with The Rock. So the whole time we think Cody's going to turn, because that was the whole payoff, was sell your soul to me, Cody. I'll give you everything you want. And Cody's doubting himself of if he can beat Cena. So boom. We have that. Oh, he's stunned. Can I hit the ref? And we had this right here.
Cody's looking sluggish.
So, boom. Low blow. Title hit to the head. Cena with the attitude adjustment. And then right here, boom. Cena wins the match. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, Cena wins the match. You have John Cena go on to say, the fans put him in a toxic relationship, that type thing. How all he wanted to do was win number 17. Nobody believed he could do it. He sold his soul. Instead of Cody selling his soul, he sold his soul to The Rock because he saw opportunity. He saw opportunity to win number 17 and undoubtedly be the greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying? That's all. He was like, all I want at the end of the day is not about hustle, loyalty, respect. It's about me being the best and getting my recognition for it. And now nobody can say I'm not the best, because look at me. Nobody else has more than 17 titles. Nobody has 17 titles. The best you can get is Ric Flair with 16, and he had to cheat every match to get it. I didn't have to cheat but one match, and I still got the title. You know what I'm saying? Or he could be like, hey, I was trying to defend myself. I had to defend myself, so then Cody didn't get me. You feel me? or he was like, I had to turn my back on y'all. You know, that type thing. You could have it play out the same way. This way, The Rock coming in will make sense. So The Rock comes in, and that makes sense because he's whole time he's trying to get him to sell Cody to sell his soul, right? Yeah, The Rock come in, boom, do that. And then when Cena and The Rock kind of form together, you don't have The Rock just kind of go out. You have The Rock send video packages to WWE saying, hey, you know what I'm saying? You're wondering why I did this, why I did this. Cody Rhodes didn't want to sell his soul to me because he's not the champion that we need. He was like, I supported my cousin Roman Reigns being the champion because he had the longest reign of all time. You know what I'm saying? He had the longest reign of all time. And here I am trying to be the high chief and all this and all that. And basically like it's hard work. So why have me do it when I'm out here in Hollywood when I could have somebody else do it? Somebody else that's going to ruin wrestling. And you still have the ruin wrestling storyline where I don't want to fight, I want to ruin wrestling, that type thing. So it's like Cena's dead serious, not trying to fight at all. You have to have that's a SmackDown title, right? So you have to have Nick Aldis come out and say, hey, Cena, you have to defend your title at this show. You have to do this and do that because John Cena the whole time is not trying to defend his title. That's how you do the ruin wrestling thing. Because every match, John Cena cheats to win. It's the same finish every time. You can have him ruin wrestling by doing that. It's a great match, 100%. And then at the end of the match, you see a low blow while the ref isn't looking, or a poke in the eyes while the ref isn't looking, then an attitude adjustment. You have some type of cheating tactic at the end of the match for Cena to win. It could be the same one every time. He's like, this is how I'm going to ruin wrestling. You still have that same storyline. This way, Cody Rhodes doesn't look like a complete jackass, because now Cody Rhodes is looking dumb here, because like, what's Cody Rhodes going to do now? If he goes back after Cena, Cena has nothing now. He has Travis Scott in his corner. You have The Rock still involve himself in the storyline, which would make the most sense because they're trying to circle back to a storyline where Cody sells his soul, right? So I think you have in December, when all this is going on, you have The Rock. Cody comes back. You know, he's kind of on this good guy run, and I'm here to take back what's mine. And John Cena's final match. In his final match or whatever, right? He's here to take back what's his, right? So Cody Rhodes faces Cena. You have Cody Rhodes face Cena at that event, and you have Cody Rhodes turn heel on Cena after Cena said he doesn't want to sell his soul anymore, that he's got what he wanted, but he realizes the fans are the most important thing in this business. The WWE Universe is the most important thing in this business. He sells, I guess, gets his soul back. He buys his soul back, whatever you want to call it. And then that match, Cody Rhodes does the exact same thing. Cody Rhodes hits him with the pedigree on top of a chair, crossroads on top of the chair, hits him with the belt, low blows him, whatever you want to do. You could do the same finish where he, Rock slides in the belt, Cena tries to pick it up, Cena doesn't want to do it, he can't do it. Low blow to Cena, picks up the belt, hits him in the head with the belt, a crossroads on top of the belt, something like that, slides the belt out of the ring. 1, 2, 3, Cody Rhodes is our champion once again. And then I think you could set up, if you want to go that route where you still have The Rock be involved in this, you could set up a kind of like an evolution type thing. I mean, I think you have a heel Cena, or not heel Cena. Cena's gonna retire. Boom. Cena retires. You have a heel Rock. You have a heel Cody. I think you bring in a heel Randy. You know what I'm saying? And all that. I think you bring in a heel Randy. You know what I'm saying? And they all have, famous dads that have competed in the wrestling business, right? So all their families are, evolution, you know what I'm saying? They're evolution of that. So it's just like, this the new evolution. The Rock's just basically like their manager almost. Like he doesn't come out all the time, but he's basically just like their manager. He's sitting out here and he's, doing what he's doing, but behind the scenes and getting them title matches and stuff like that. And I think we're going to see a heel Cody and a heel Randy going this extreme tag team run where they end up winning the tag team championships as well. So Cody's a double champion. I think if you had all that play out, if you had every single bit of what I just said play out, you could have one of the best storylines in history. All you had to do is just make it make sense. None of this makes sense. None of what we're doing now makes sense. Why is Travis Scott involved in this at all? Like, I understand he can have a small involvement in it when it comes to like his entrance and being friends with The Rock or whatever. Why is he involved in it? He doesn't need to be involved in it as much as he is now. Okay. between him and just everything else that's going on, like it just doesn't make sense to me. And the way that I just explain everything, I might be a little biased because it is my little thing, my little world. That's the best way that you can book that. That is the complete best way that you can book the whole storyline. And then down the road, you have Cody, you have Cody and Randy, you know, turn on each other, and you have Randy then win the title. You have Randy win the title. You have Randy beat Cody for the title. You can have Randy as a heel or as a face. I think if you have him as a face, he turns face on Cody. Okay, he turns face on Cody. Cody's still heel, and he turns face on Cody, and then boom. After that, gotta get the 24/7 title, no cap. After that, boom. You know what I'm saying? You now have this fire storyline where it started with Cena. Cody needs to sell his soul to The Rock to win the match against John Cena, or else he's not going to win. Cody doesn't do it, so he doesn't win. Cena sells his soul to The Rock so that he wins the match. Cena sells his soul to The Rock, wins the match. Cena's like, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm doing this for the fans. Now that I won my title, my career has no benefit without the fans. I won the title already. I did all the accomplishments. Now I want to be here for the fans. He has that come to Jesus moment, right? Boom. Then we finally get the heel turn of Cody. Cody comes back, you know, he's trying to get his title back from Cena, this time in an actual respectful bout, and boom, this time Cody turns heel. Cody turns heel. Then you have, I think you have Randy come out because he became good friends with Cena. You have Randy come out, and Randy comes out of nowhere, RKO's Cena after the match or before or what during the match or whatever, and then you have this new evolution of The Rock, Cody, and Randy going all the way into to WrestleMania, and I think you have him win the belt in December, and then WrestleMania happens, and at WrestleMania you start, or at Elimination Chamber you have the build start for Cody versus Randy. You have Randy Orton win the Elimination Chamber or something of that event, or you could have Randy even win the Money in the Bank, honestly, and just kind of tease that. But I think you have Randy win Elimination Chamber, and before Elimination Chamber starts, or before Elimination Chamber or something like that, he turns face and he, stops helping Cody out. You know what I'm saying? And now we got a face Randy versus a heel Cody. And I think at Mania you have Cody drop the belt to Randy. So Randy gets what number? Is it 15 or 16? Randy gets number 15 or 16. Okay. And everybody goes home happy. Cody Rhodes comes back, reinvents himself as American Nightmare. I'm coming back to get back what's mine the right way. I'm coming back to get back what's mine the right way. Because he got what was his. He lost it. He lost it because somebody else sold their soul and tarnished the legacy of the title. Okay, even though he came back to being a face, he tarnished the legacy of the title. Now you have Cody come back. I'm here to do this the right way this time. I don't want to cheat to win. I want to get my title back. And I think you can have Cody go on a mean ass United States Championship run. Honestly, I know he's a main eventer, but I think you have him going a mean ass United States Championship run, and then basically, uh, after he loses that, then I think you can insert him back inside the main event spot. Have him feud with CM Punk. I would love to see a CM Punk feud. Have him feud with the new Seth Rollins. I'd love to see that as well. Braun Breaker, something like that, so where it elevates him, but he doesn't have to be a champion. The same way they're doing Punk, Rollins, and Roman right now. They're elevating them without making them a champion. And I think if you do that to Cody Rhodes with the same storyline, that would be an absolute amazing storyline to follow. It would take, what, a year, 2 years? You know what I'm saying? To start that up and to finish it. I mean, it would have started at, Elimination Chamber, ended at next year's WrestleMania 42, and then you can still have Cody go on and do great things after that. Take a little break, come back, win the U.S. Championship, and like a ladder match or something at Money in the Bank or some other pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? Do something like that. This way, Cody's character isn't dead. He still has a championship on his shoulder. Randy is still champion. You can have him go on these feuds and even lose the belt to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Cena's gone. The Rock kind of fades into obscurity. Nobody even thinks about The Rock anymore because Cody says, after Cody loses at Mania, The Rock's like, that's not even my guy no more. Like he's like, yeah, I don't know him. That type thing. And that way you have The Rock just go out, just leave basically. You have him come back. saying, hey, last time I had a complete dumbass do my job of trying to win the title, and you want something good, you have to do it yourself. Rock versus Roman at Mania. That'd be perfect. WrestleMania 43, Rock versus Roman at Mania. That'd be The Rock's retirement match. So we have another 2 years of Rock's retirement match. Roman gets to finally beat his cousin. Hopefully, I mean, hopefully they go the route with Roman winning. Roman finally beats his cousin, and then we get what to WrestleMania 45 with Roman, and then he retires. You know what I'm saying? You know that sucks to see, but you know Roman's talking about retiring in 5 years, so 3 to 5 years, and you know what I'm saying? I think you have all this play out in the same way that I did it. This way, The Rock doesn't even have to be there. He can send in video packages and still be part of the storyline. The way that WWE just now did all this, they ruined, and I mean ruined WrestleMania. They did not ruin wrestling. John Cena did not ruin wrestling by turning heel and doing this and that. They ruined wrestling altogether by creating the lousiest finish in WrestleMania history of a very lackluster WrestleMania. Okay? The you know, when everybody thinks of WrestleMania, you think about the main event. And when everybody thinks about night two's main event of WrestleMania, oh, that's where Cena, a heel Cena, beat Cody by hitting him in the face with the belt because Travis Scott came out. That's when heel Cena came in. Not that's when Cena turned heel and then hit Cody with belt. That's where Cena won the match because of Travis Scott's help. That's not at all. As a wrestling fan, I'm a fan of Travis Scott and his music. But as a wrestling fan, that's not what I want to know. That's not what I want WrestleMania 42 or 41, I mean, to be known as. We get that banger triple threat match, and you get this. Nobody's talking about Jey Uso versus Gunther. Nobody's going to talk about that insane triple threat match with the women, even though that was a good match that everybody should be talking about. They're going to think about the two main events that night. And the two main events, one was very good story, and I can't wait for them to tell it. And one was so lackluster that I don't even want to know where. I don't know where they're going from this. I'm not sure if I want to know. I just want it to be over at this point because the story is so bad. It really is. John Cena just seems like he turned heel for no reason. He has no reason to do it, and The Rock has absolutely nothing to do with this at all whatsoever. Cody Rhodes is going to come back Friday night, but nobody knows what he's going to do. I just think all around, this is so avoidable, and The Rock and Triple H should have never done this. This is all The Rock's decision, but Triple H should have never okayed it just because The Rock's on the board of directors or whatever. He should have said, hey, this idea is going to be shitty. Triple H is better than this, 100%. With all that being said, I know that was kind of a rant at the end, but you know, I'm just saying because all that happened, it was so unneeded. But that being said, guys, it's your boy EW Elite, and I'm out. Peace.